Hey everyone, welcome back to the Guppy Garage. Today we're going to do an update on the Betta barracks, so everyone, get ready. Okay, so right now I did actually move a couple more of them into here the other day. So we've got 5, 10, 14, 15, 16 in here now. So that's just a quick update on these guys. They are all doing great. What I did want to show you guys today is actually what I feed all of these babies. Keep in mind, I not only have those guys and those guys, I also have all of these babies I have to take care of. So we actually have a couple different setups going. San Francisco Bay, baby brine. And then what I do is I actually put them through this system. And since I do 2 at a time, I actually end up having a lot more than I can use in one day. And then what I do is I take my turkey baster or my little pump and I pump them into these ice trays. So at this moment, I have lots of baby brine shrimp to feed out. I also got some Daphnia, some San Francisco Bay mini bloodworms, and then just some regular bloodworms. And then these are the brine shrimp eggs that I use. I've had pretty good success so far with these. I do want to try a couple different brands, but this one I just got off Amazon. They seem to be doing okay. I do like the San Francisco Bay ones a lot better. They do come in about the same packaging, but I like them a lot better just because their hatch rate is a little bit better for me, at least with my water. So we use the ice cubes, and then I'm actually going to show you guys how I use a standard coffee grinder to make baby food for some of these fry. Because what I do is I actually take these, and I got this idea from Creative Pet Keeping. These are just little magnetic spice jars, but what I like about them is if you see right here, you've got holes on the sides, and then I can twist this, and then it has an opening, and then I can just shake that into the tank. So let me show you guys what I use as my blend to make these individual magnetic food jars. Okay everyone, so these are a few of the things that I use. First, I use the Aquarium brine shrimp, and what these are is these are just little cubes of brine shrimp. What I'll do is I'll just take those and I'll crush them up. I take some New Life Spectrum Grow, and this is just a super fine powder. This is great for those little teeny tiny little fry to get some of those foods because it is a very small granule. And then bloodworms. So let me show you guys what I do in order to make this a perfect concoction. Okay, so I take these, my bloodworms. These are just in a random container that I had just so that they would stay fresh. My New Life Spectrum Grow fry starter. And then I've got my little container here that'll be for the food. And then I just take a coffee grinder, just your standard whole bean coffee grinder. Take the lid off. Take one of these out and throw it in there. maybe just do 2. I take some bloodworms. It all just depends on how many babies you guys do have. I do have quite a few, so I like to make a bigger batch of this. What I do, there's a little spoon somewhere in here, but I can, oh, there it is. I can always never find it. And this stuff does smell pretty bad. It just is high protein. And I'll take just 2 big scoops, sometimes 3. There we go. And then I also like to take just my container here of Cichlid Gold, just the standard food. And what that does is that gives it a little bit of a bigger granule, makes it a little bit more protein for these babies. You take your grinder, I always flip it upside down because that fry gets very dusty, as you can see. And then just hit the grind. RIP headphone users. See how nice and fine that powder is? There are a few chunks left, so let's keep grinding. Perfect. Exactly what I want. Then you take your little spice jar. Get all of it into there. And the nice part about this is that it gives your babies all that protein. So instead of mixing up their food every day, giving them live brine shrimp or frozen brine shrimp, bloodworms, this is all of that in one. And then every bite they take is a little bit of everything. Gives them all that protein, all that crude, fats, all the natural items that they're going to need to grow faster and stronger. So that's why I make my own. I do like everyone else's stuff. I do like the New Life Spectrum just by itself. I do like brine shrimp by itself. Live brine shrimp is absolutely the best thing you can give your babies. I also do have Walter worms that I do feed. So what I'll do is I'll take some of my live brine and I'll take some of these guys off of here and I'll throw those in my tanks so that way they can grow up quicker. Any live food you guys can feed is always going to be better for your babies just because it does have that natural live protein for them. But this has always been a really good way for me to feed all my babies. Nice fine powder, everything they need to grow up quick. So let's go over and see how much they like it. Alright, so we're over here at the Betta tank here. So let's just put in a little bit of powder. I did already feed these guys a couple times today, so they might not be absolutely crazy for it. Alright, so let's take this food up. Let's go to our miscellaneous Guppy tank here. Now these guys, they eat like crazy. Look at how excited they get. Oh my goodness. See how excited they all are. I absolutely love this food, this concoction that I've made up. And some of those bigger pieces will settle down at the bottom, and once they get a little bit soaked in, they'll keep having enough food to eat. See all these little particles that are flying around in there? That's perfect for some of these smaller fry. We do have quite a few of the bigger ones in here right now, and I gotta start pulling some more. But these little ones absolutely love these little flakes that they can get into. They absolutely devour this food. So I got these containers off Amazon. I'll put the links down in the description for you guys so you can go pick them up as well. I absolutely love these little things because they do have the 2 holes, so you can make it quite a bit of food. Or you can do this where the bigger chunks kind of stay in here if you're doing absolutely teeny fry, then only the finer stuff gets out. So again, this is what I go with for my concoction here. Just bloodworms, any kind works. So if you've got some just rolling around in your house, some brine shrimp. I like these ones because they are a cube, so you can put like 1 or 2 cubes. The New Life Spectrum Grow Fry Starter. And then this is just your cichlid gold. I'll put a picture up of it so you guys know what it is. And I try to do 2 different ones just to get them some good fry. We've got Walter worms, and then we do our brine shrimp. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the update on these guys. I will keep doing more of them. Also follow my Instagram page at Guppy Guru, and you can now check out our live website, Salt Lake Aquatics. My friend and I are actually going to start selling shrimp and fish online. You get them live shipped to your house, so if you're in the lower 48. We do have quite a few of these babies that are going to be coming up soon. I've got some grow outs going. So when those come available, you guys can pick them up. We have them shipped directly from me to you. You guys are going to absolutely love our service. If there's any issues or you have any questions, please reach out to me and or Salt Lake Aquatics, and we'll be able to get you guys taken care of. Hope you enjoyed this video. Ask me any questions you guys have in the comments below. You can even message me directly through Instagram, and I'll try to get back to you through there. Have a great day.